And the Nikes on my feet keep my cipher complete. Ironically, I'm wearing Nikes on my feet right now. But what's up, guys? NBA Association. And today, CoD Black Ops game. And, man, I can't wait until Modern Warfare 3 comes out. That's going to be sick. It's actually going to be CoD 8. If they followed that, like, sequence. If they went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you believe that? It seemed like just yesterday when I was playing, like, CoD 3. But time flies when you're just playing CoD, I guess. But today I am using the AUG silenced with, I'm pretty sure the camera is called Flora. I think so. I'm not really certain, but I think that's it. And yep, this game is called No More Theater Mode. Or maybe I'll actually name it something different. Maybe I'll name it like Theater Mode Malfunctions or More Theater Mode Problems. I'll probably name it More Theater Mode Problems, but yeah, in this game got cut off halfway, and the good part was on the second half, and I was pissed as usual. And then I'll show you a second game actually, where it again it starts like around the beginning, but not from the very beginning, and then it cuts off towards the end. It's just maybe it's just me. Am I the only one in the world this is happening to? I've never heard this happen to someone else. It's probably just because my Black Ops disc was scratched and then I had to install it to my hard drive, so it's not completely working like it should, maybe, because it's not like the actual disc. It's like loading off the hard drive, but I don't know, maybe that's the problem. But I don't think there's a solution except to record live. Not live, like I mean I'm going to record my voice live with the video as I'm playing, but I usually play a game, and if I get a good game, I'll just go into theater mode and record it with my HD PVR. But now I just gotta record every game that I play as I play it, and that's a little bit of a hassle. But hey, I guess it's worth it when you are relieved that anger when you get a good game and it's halfway cut off, or maybe even like a minute of it is even shown. And another thing is, one time a game didn't even show up in my theater mode. I had like a 77 and like 3 game I was gonna put up, and I was so pumped up. That was like the best game I've ever played. And I looked into theater mode and it wasn't there. It like didn't show up. It wasn't on my recent games, and I flipped. And I say a lot about getting angry, but I really don't get that mad. I just kind of try to exaggerate it just to put some more emphasis on the problem. But guys, recently I sent a video into Machinima Sports, and it is a NBA 2K11 video. Obviously, Machinima Sports has got to be a sport, and I'm hoping I can get that on Machinima Sports, and that will really help me out in the long run. And that also means I will get a partnership and start getting paid, and I am super happy about that. I mean, this is fun to do. This is just a hobby. This is not going to be my profession. It's just a hobby I like to do, but why not get paid? It's always a good thing to do something you like and get paid. But again, this is just like a hobby on the side that I'm going to do. That makes me think, though, when am I going to stop doing this? I'll probably continue it into college. I'm in the summer into my junior year right now. Of high school, that is. I'll probably do it through college, the 4 years of college, and then I don't really know what's going to happen after that. I'll probably get a job with whatever I'm trying to major in college. But I guess you have like 6 more years of me, and after that, I'm probably not going to do it anymore. But it all depends on how big I get. I don't know. I consider myself like decently or moderately large, I guess. I'm not large, but I've come a long way, and I think it's almost been 6 months. I think the 6 month mark has passed, so it's been a half a year since I've started this. It's been a good journey, and you know, my first CoD video was my first video in general was a CoD video. I look back on that like a couple days ago. Ooh, it was ugly. I did not know what I was saying. There was points where I paused and I didn't say anything for like 30 seconds. What was I doing back then? Jeez. But you guys might have realized, or might have seen the last video, might have not. It was a Halo video, but it was a dual comm also with one of my friends, Stranger Cookie. And he is sometimes a guest star in Call of Duty because he gives me gameplays. But that was the first time you heard his voice. And I'm just here to ask you, what do you think of all the dual comms? I've done 3 so far. Actually 4 if you count the first Sos and Jeezy episode. And by the way, I'm not really sure when the next one's going to come out because Jeezy is not posting. I gave him the equipment, he has it, it's all in his hands, he's not doing anything. But hey, if you want to just write in his channel and just say, where are you? You have the equipment, upload. Feel free, because I'm wondering what he's doing too. But anyway, the dual comms I've done, the last one was Halo with Stranger Cookie 2. I did a NBA 2K11 one. Oh, and this is where it ends actually. This is like the part where it just stops, and now it's to the next game. And this one is on Cracked, and I'm using the Galil instead of the AUG. I'm pretty sure it's the same camo. But luckily it shows kind of the highlight of this game, and it's actually not a very exciting video, this one. It's kind of disappointing because both of these games were good, but I mean, it could have been better if it captured the highlights of both videos, which it didn't. But anyway, I'm getting off track of it. I was trying to explain my dual comms. I did the Halo one with Stranger Cookie 2, like I just said. I did the NBA 2K11 one with Triple F, who has a video ready. He doesn't have his own equipment, so if he does make any videos, he's gonna have to come over to my house and like use my equipment. But Triple F, he has a video, 2K11 video ready. He just has to commentate over it, and it'll be up. But that was a while ago when we edited that. That was like a month ago, so I don't know if he's ever gonna put that up. But yeah, I did a 2K11 one with him, and then my first dual comm was with RGZ, and that was titled Worst COD Player ? And that one was pretty good. I thought all of them did really well. I mean, they were all 3 dual comms were different games, so I guess you can't really compare them that much, but I guess it doesn't depend on the game, it just depends on, whoa, voice crack, yeah, if you heard that. But yeah, I guess it just depends on how they talk and if they flow and if they make sense. Hey, sometimes I don't make sense at all, like not one bit. I'll say something and then I'll look back towards the end of that and I'll be like, did I even speak English? Was that even a language that exists in the world? But I guess I'll get to COD. I mean, I haven't really talked about this game at all, but I mentioned that I was using the Galil and the AUG in the last game, and I didn't really realize, but every single gun in my class setup thing, like all the classes that I have, are they all have a primary weapon of an assault rifle. And like every single one of them, and most of them have silencers, so I really, even though I have different guns for each of them, I don't change a lot. Like, I use like the same attachments for each of the assault rifles, and they're all assault rifles, so I'm like, I do not stray off in a different path. Occasionally I do like to run around with the MPL, which is that like it's a submachine gun. And I really like it. It has a good iron sight, and I use a grip with it, and then lightweight marathon, and what else do I use? Lightweight marathon. I can't remember what one of the last perk was, but and another thing is, I think COD tries to, like, some games you have a good game and sometimes you don't, but I feel like COD like insinuates some of those games. Like, what I'm trying to say is, like, an example, you go 42-5 and you just could not be beaten. Like, you were hardly shooting someone and you hit them with one bullet and they died. And then another game, you go, I don't know, 12-14 and you just can't get on a kill streak because it takes so many bullets to kill them. I feel like COD makes you have good games and bad games, depending on how many bullets it takes to kill them. If you know what I'm trying to say. Like, here's another example of what I was saying before. I have no idea what I'm saying. I'm trying to speak what's in my mind, but I really don't know what I'm saying. I gotta get better at that. You think I'd learn that in 6 months of doing this, but I haven't, I guess. But, like, I don't know. Like, this game was an okay game, but I don't think it was either a good game or a bad game that CoD gave me. You know, what am I saying? I do not know what I'm saying, but if you know what I'm talking about. This game, I was just being very conservative. And another thing I noticed about my style of play is that I am not conservative at all. I'll go out and I'll just run in the middle of the map, but this game, I realized that in order to get a really good game, I need to be conservative, because lately, I rarely play this game unless I want to get a good game to put on YouTube, but I have not gotten a good game in a while. Like, a really good game that is, like what I was saying before, 77-4. I just can't get that good game again. That's just not possible for me, I guess. I guess my prime is behind me. But if I practice more, you know, maybe I'll get something like 106. That's something I'm calling that. One day I'm gonna get 106, and I'm gonna show you all. Yeah, you're all doubting me now, but just wait until I get that 106 game, and you'll see. But I guess I ran out of things to say, but luckily there's only 30 seconds left, so I got bailed out, saved by the theater mode malfunctions. But I think we won this game when it comes to domination. But I don't really play the objectives. And there it is again, freezing up like theater mode does for me. But, you know guys, if you like this video, you know the rules. Please purchase a Seagull.